Hey, what's going on? So I am making this video as a follow-up on the timing components I got from Partsology. Also, this will be a teeny weeny little update video on my Mustang. So first and foremost, it's about the timing components from Partsology. So without question, the components I got from Partsology have been very good. They have done exactly what they need to do. So far, I mean, hasn't been anything that would concern me. There's no, ticking. All of that has been solved and fixed, and everything has been going great. Now, with that said, in the kit, it does come with a lot more than I ended up using. I still think one of the coolest parts that came in that kit was the crankshaft sprocket for the timing chains. It's the solid sprocket setup, because on the factory, it's what happened to my car is the factory is two separate sprockets, and they're only held together by what's the woodruff key or the crank key. And what happened was somehow one side of the engine pulled harder and it just snapped that key, so one sprocket ended up spinning free of that key, and that's not good. Thankfully there was no major engine damage involved, at least nothing that I could tell, and that was the problem with that. When it's a one piece, that problem pretty much gets eliminated. So that piece is doing great, no problems there. I did use the tensioners, once again working great, there are no problems there. The tensioners are doing exactly what they do. As soon as I start the car, there's no rattling, there's no ticking, there's no nothing. It is beautiful, everything is working great. I did use a couple of the guides. I didn't use all of the guides, mainly because I was unsure of the way they went on. They seemed to maybe fit a later 4.6. They just didn't seem to work with mine, but one thing I did find out is my engine is not a 97 engine, which is what I ordered from, even though it's listed, the parts are listed from that generation. It's what I believe to be a 98 motor, but at this point I don't even know. It could be a whole different set of parts, could be a block from a 93 car or something. I don't know. All I know, it didn't come in this car when it rolled off the factory line. That's all I know. But regardless, all the components that I've been using from Partsology have been working great. No complaints. So very happy with it. It was a lifesaver. Not to mention that second day shipping, man. That, I tell you what, that's worth it within itself. So big thanks to Partsology. If you're watching this, thank you so much. And the cool thing is they did follow up with me about a month or so after the purchase to make sure I was happy with it. And I was really astounded with that customer service. So thank you so much, Partsology, for everything. Way to go. Keep going. On a different note, yeah, no, the car is doing great. There's some small things I need to take care of. You know, I'm still working out all the fitment on these fiberglass pieces. I'm starting to get some of the sanding and straightening of these vents and stuff, and starting to work on that. And then once I get that done, I have to figure out and make sure all these gaps are nice and filled, and get all that prepped, get all this nasty stuff out of the way, and just get it all nice and evened up. I gotta fill in some of these spots I got messed up, and then once I do that, then I can start, you know, sanding and smoothing and prepping the surface, and then we can start trying to find options for color. Still pretty much going to be doing a vinyl wrap. I am not sure, however, if I'm going to be taking that job on myself, or if I'm going to be just saving up and forking it out, and the money, and letting someone who knows what they're doing do it. But that is that. One of the things I'm going to be doing today is fixing this annoying freaking sway bar. So when I bought this car, it came with the SR Performance sway bar kit from, I would assume, American Muscle is where they got it from. That's like their in-house brand, and it's a nice piece, but I don't know what hardware came on it. It will not stay where it needs to be. And what happens is, and this is not anything against the brand, but let me see if I can sneak the camera up in here and you can see. So if you see right there, there's the sway bar and there's a bolt there. Well, that bolt ain't nothing special. It's basically a crappy piece from Harbor Freight, like one of their bolt kits. You know, it's perfectly fine for light duty stuff, but not for this. It's held up so far, but on the other side, the other one broke, and I have replaced those twice, and they're just not strong enough. So what I did is I ended up going to Home Depot and getting a better grade and thicker bolt that will hopefully hold that together properly, and I won't have that issue anymore, because I'm tired of doing this. Not to mention, when the sway bar isn't mounted, it just bounces around under there, and it's annoying, it's embarrassing, and I'm sure it just looks stupid when you're driving behind this and you see that just flopping around under there, and it just makes all kinds of noise. It's just not a good thing. So I'm gonna be taking care of that today. You know, one thing that really sucks about doing these YouTube videos and for cars is trying to videotape and work too, because this camera is totally in my way. And yeah, so, oh come on, why ain't this going in there? I know it's the right size. So I went and just grabbed my jack and propped it under the sway bar just to lift it up a little bit, and let me see if this will go in. All right, moment of truth. Oh yeah, right on in. Oh yeah, that was great. Washer goes on this side. Alright, put that in there. Let's go ahead and put the nut on the other end. Oh my god, sounds like I'm making weird wrong noises. That's mainly because I'm trying to roll around on a creeper on a broken concrete driveway, or asphalt driveway rather, and I'm just making old man grunting noises because that's what I can do. Alright, there. I forgot to put the thread locker on. Oh man, see, this is the crap doing the YouTube stuff. I get distracted because I'm trying to film and stuff. Alright, let's see. Alright, thread locker. I hope this is entertaining, because it isn't for me. I'm trying though. Little thread locker. Put it on there somewhere, I don't know. Here's fine. And slide it in. this wrench, put it on there, and we'll just do this for 3 hours. Oh, see, come on. See, I'm trying to make up the lack of interest of this clip here. I'm trying to make up it with the commentary. Let me know how that's working out. I try to be funny. I don't know how funny I am, but I try. Alright, that's nice and snug. Alright. Cool. Job done. One side down, one side to go. Let's do it. Alright. Crazy how loud these freaking jacks are. Oh my god. It's nuts. So that is pretty much going to be it for this video. I basically wanted to get another shout out to Partsology and give an update on those parts and how well they are working, and they are working great. They have not given me one bit of issues. It's good stuff. So once again, thanks Partsology. And just wanted to show a couple updates on the car and then just go through the video there with fixing those sway bar bolts. So once again, that is it for this one. I'm going to be working on more as stated in last video. I'm going to try to start getting more on my channel soon. Being an upcoming channel, it's not easy. YouTube is not easy. I don't care what anyone says, it is not easy, especially when you have a life around, you know, that you have to operate around YouTube. And especially when YouTube isn't generating money, you're just doing it for fun. Oh, but I definitely want to start getting more stuff up on the channel, and this is basically a big effort to do that. Had no plans in my day to make this video, but I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and do it, because that's the mentality you need to have just to get anywhere in life. You just got to go ahead and do it. So see you next time. Wow, look at this. This is crazy. See how that's all flattened out there? It's almost like it was like a space. It's like it was made like that. But look how those top threads are all flattened out. That is crazy. My guess is this bolt was slightly smaller than the hole in the sway bar, and I guess as it was bouncing around and loosening up over time, it was just basically crushing the threads. But that has made like a solid piece right there. That is crazy. Also, I'm sure it being a softer metal has something to do with it as well, but wow. That's interesting.